And I miss you, yeah, like the desert masquerade. And I miss you, yeah, like the devil's masquerade. And I miss you, yeah. Like the devil's masquerade. And I miss you, yeah, like the devil's masquerade. And I miss you. Where's Twitter? Volume footprint candles, boys. And I miss you, yeah, like the desert's masquerade. Never tried, let me see if I could try. Let me see if I could try Instagram. Instagram. Oh, how the fuck? Oh, let's just go like this. Actually, yeah, let's go like that. Like that. YouTube. Where's YouTube? Um, yeah, I mean, we could do that. Let me see. Or just do this. One second. Oh yeah, let me try it. What was that name, bro? One second. Oh, character. That's good. Yeah, let's put that. Yo, what up? What up? What's up? Red or green, guys? Red or green? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Uh, Oops. Let me do this really quick. Yeah, one more member for 1,100 members. Let's go. Let's go. Need one more guy. Who's going to be the special guy and enter the Discord at 1,100 members? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, there you go. This is funny, bro. Um, where's the link? Uh, that takes a lot to share the link. Um, right here. Copy, paste, custom sticker text. I miss? Oh yeah. I don't give a fuck if you like me. There you go for the Instagram. And how about TikTok? TikTok. Never did fucking stories on TikTok. Yeah, how you do stories on TikTok? Oh, right here. Add a link. Just add a link. Damn. Y'all can add a link on TikTok. That shit fucking wild. Yo, y'all green today? Sup? Tell me in the chat. Y'all green? Y'all green or what? Or you still didn't get volume footprint candles? What's going on? What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Damn. You can't put fucking thing. You can't put a link. Yeah, that's whack. Hold up, hold up. Can you add can you add a link in TikTok stories? You can add a clickable link to TikTok stories to direct users. Okay, use the sticker tool. Oh, shit's rolling out. That was in 2025, bro. Add a sticker and add a URL. Yo, you guys know if TikTok you can add a URL. You can add a GIF, avatar, mention, hashtag, and poll. You can't add no fucking URL. Baloney. That's baloney, bro. So fuck it then. Fuck it, TikTok. You ain't shit anyway. You killing my vibes. Let me see if this shit. Alright, cool. Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Going on? Red, green, flat. Red, green, flat. Mm. What is that? Banana? Ube? Banana ube smoothie? You put ultra latency on this bitch, and that shit still slow as fuck. That shit that's almost a minute delay. I'm looking at myself on the monitor, and I'm not drinking my fucking cup. I'm looking on how to fucking yeah. 1 minute already passed. I can see through the candles. It fucking sucks. Why so slow, bro? I need faster network connection. Faster network connection. Oh no, broski. I don't think you like me. Like there's pretty big difference in volume between micro and Q and mini. Think it would be better to watch mini footprint chart and then execute on micro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, from my experience. All right, guys. Two trades today. Nothing too fucking crazy. Just following the trend. Pre-market. What we did here was um, pre-market. We identified um, for the short term is long. to a pre-market. I was favoring longs here because we were above like value area and VWAP. Um, I was looking for a bounce play, London low and VWAP around 340 area or break and retest London high around the 415s. Did not happen. We just got a straight dip down. I put here for shorts. I like break and retest of Asia low at 265s here. 265s. This was at 909, 30 minutes before market open. Um, then market open came. We got this big red candle here. I don't trade the first red candle. You guys know that. We hit Asia low, sweep it, and we retested it, come back down. When we retested it, there was in this area, there was no like big whale sellers that was coming in. At 9:45 was the big whale seller that I saw. So here at 9:45, this 542 right here. 100 to 542 is a 300% difference. This 542 is a big whale seller here, right? I said, all right, we retested it, we come back down. We are going to I want to see some like follow through with this guy coming in at 542, and then all of a sudden he just jumped ship. Motherfucker jumped ship, bro. And I had my stop at the high of the candle. So came up there, I was like, I was already content with them stopping me out here. Did not happen. Come back down again, and then we come back down here. We get this other seller here, big whale seller at 543. But this is even huge. Look at that, from 73 to 543. I thought for sure we were just going to dump now, right? But then we hold it right here. Buyers were in control. Buyers are in control here, and then I got stopped. Then I moved my stop to up above this candle. But the problem was my original plan was to take this all the way here, right? To previous week low. Now my expected value before I even got into the trade was a 2.3 R with about 90 handles. Actually, I went in two, so that would have been 180 handles right there, right? That was my expected, right? I was ready to lose 37 handles, which is like 64 handles if I'm medium sized. So I was ready to lose 64 to make 180. So do you understand the expected value and why I was able to, hold this trade and are happy with that trade? But then you have to manage the trade also. That's another skill you have to do. So what happens is, that big seller is there. So I'm just gonna, put my stop behind that big seller. So what happened here is I put my stop above that big seller and I got stopped out right here, this candle. Okay. So about like a 24 point um, um move or green was about almost $500. But that's not the point. My point was I was supposed to be taking profit fully at previous week high. And I thought really we're still going to previous day high, I mean previous week high, the yellow line down here. So my thought process was like, all right, I'll get back in if I see, big whale sellers come back in, right? So I just waited, saw this guy here, and all while I'm waiting, I'm texting you guys here, right? I saw this guy here, right, at 9:57, right, and at the Discord, right, I'm marking analysis at 9:57. I'm telling you these sellers are coming in, right? 9:57, right here, 9:58 actually. So it takes about less than a minute to text it, but it's already you're late already to the party. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Like watching me, if I were at a live trade, you would be still late. Like even to type this, I already entered. Then to type this is like a minute difference. But yeah, I told you, big sellers at 210s. You could, if you want to follow me or not. I'm not saying I'm getting in. I just said I saw big sellers at 210. Right? I'm not. I don't want to, sway people to go anywhere, any direction, or any trade. I don't do that. I just tell you what I see, and it's up to you and your strategy. If it works for you. For me, I saw big sellers at 210. Right? Here, I'm already telling you, buyer absorption at 950. I already here. I was already in earlier here. Big sellers at 210. Like I'm already telling you my other entry already, but I'm not telling you I'm in here. So We get that sellers at big sellers at 210. Um, we did have a scary candle here. Sellers got absorbed. Sellers got absorbed here. Let me just take this out for a second so you can see. Sellers got absorbed over here, right? We come back to that original big whale seller over here. Respected once, respected twice. This was just regular selling here. Something I'm not really. I was like, all right, cool, they're coming in, but they're not like big players coming in. Like I'm like cool, but I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah. At 10 o'clock, hell yeah, fuck yeah, right? This comes up, I see this guy. As soon as the 10 o'clock candle, this is where it opened. It comes, it comes up here, right? And it prints a 718. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it immediately drops. This whole move, this whole wick happened in like 2 seconds, bro. Comes up, hits the original, and immediately they get sucked. And this guy is hitting the market ask. He's hitting it. He wants he's this guy's hitting it so hard that he wants prices to go higher. What's the problem? There's a big seller there that's eating all this at real time, right? Sell limits are like, oh no, I'm coming in here where this guy came in, right? I don't know who's doing it. I just know there is somebody there, and if I see somebody get absorbed like this, right? I already see them come in here, but they get in here and then they absorb this. I immediately put in my head, there's massive sell limits up here because for them to absorb all this 718, this is a big fucking number. This price should have rocketed up to Asia low here, but it did not. What happened next was sellers, I guess, not just me. I don't know what institutions or saw it, but they saw that absorption and they doubled down and said, "Nah, all right, fine, fuck that. You don't want to absorb this. We're we're gonna sell here lower." Or this guy said, "Oh fuck, I got absorbed here, and now he's trying to cover over here by covering his long position, which makes it more trend lower to lower prices because he's selling all his what shares, but all his contracts up here." So it's a good sign that bearish imbalances are at the bottom for a bear market or a short trend is that we get bearish imbalances at the bottom of the candles. We did not flip delta here. That's why I did not unload the boat, right? I did not. I was waiting, bro. I saw this. I was already in. I'm already in here. I'm already medium size. But then if I saw this candle with a negative, I would have just added another size to be fully full size. My average price would have been around this area, maybe like 195s, but or 190s. But I would have unloaded the book because I was already medium size in. I would have unloaded everything I got, bro, right here. And then next candle, what did it do? Respected this, respected this bearish imbalance, right? And then just went down. Phew, phew, right, that previous week high, right? And guys, these levels that video I showed you yesterday on TikTok, whatever, the one I released with the pre-plot the indicator with all the levels, bro, it works. Like you can't tell me this shit works, right? Look, it hits previous week high. Look at the buyers. You see it, man. You see it. You don't see it with just regular candlesticks. You see it with inside the candlestick. The buyers are already coming in here, bro. Look, boom, 304. As soon as we hit that motherfucker, 304 hit the ask to buy it, right? This could be you know, buy limits down here that were activated, or it could be people that were just marketing in here, right? So you see that, and then you see this big boy 746. As soon as you see this guy, right? And if you thought it was gonna go straight through previous week high, you better get the fuck out of here at when you see this guy here, 746. You best believe this market is going higher. Somehow this market is gonna pivot, right? So if you're still holding, you have to. If you trimmed here, you have to get out right here, somewhere around here when you see this big boy right here, right? Because why would you hold? Why would you lose all the profits you just had? It was a 60-point drop, and you're just gonna hold and praying that it doesn't go back to your break even. Like that's not good to trade, guys. Make sure when you see that opposing opposing players coming in, opposing big players come in, you have to do your fucking job and get the fuck out of there, right? It comes out, all right? Then you start to get happy again. We got this big boy seller right here blocking everything now, right? Like, guys, this is not like these candles, they don't print in hindsight, right? Like they don't repaint. These are not repaint indicators, bro. This is not a repaint indicator. This indicator is a real time, bro. It hits the fucking candle at real time. And you have to master how to read it, right? Boom. Sellers come in here. What did they do? What happens over here? Right? I'm gonna mark it out with the purple box. Look how we're respecting the area, bro. Look how we are respecting it. Look how we are respecting it. Right? If you're a buyer here, you see this guy, you out, bro. Why are you holding more? Sellers are pushing back at you, and especially they're holding here. They're fighting back here, and no buyers are coming in. There's these lime green markers here, but they're not big boys. They're not big boys here, right? We got big boys here. 349. We got a big boy, right? Look at the absorption here off the purple box. Like this shit is not no ICT fair value gap shit, bro. This shit is real order flow in your fucking eyes. You can't see it. And people don't understand that shit. They call it fake, right? Your fake volume footprint candles. They can't tell you. That's not the exact contracts that are coming in the market. Yeah, bitch. Those exact contracts create volume, motherfucker. They create volume and pressure, right? Volume and pressure. You fucking idiots. You can't tell me this shit don't work. You can't. If I'm marking out all this shit and I'm telling you, and right now I'm telling you, it's holding it. You can see this shit in real time, bro. This ain't no repaint shit. If you don't believe me, get the fucking volume footprint candles, guys. $60 a month. $15 off, $45 a month. Your first fucking payout pays for it. When do you spend $45? You spend $45 at fucking McDonald's, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. All right. So we get here, we get absorption here. All the meanwhile, I was talking shit to Discord here, and we we missed this whole fucking flush. But here, goddamn, this is an absorption. Even if Delta didn't flip, this is an absorption right here. We don't get any aggression, but just straight up absorption, right? Just go small size. What's the fucking? Why can't you go half size? Why? Why do you need always to be static? Why do you need to be one, two, three contract? Why can't you just be all right? You identify your small, your medium, and your large entry, right? If you only see one of the three, you just go small. I don't do delta flips as an entry. I do aggression and absorption. If I see absorption or single handedly or aggression single handedly, I would go small size. Delta, I would not go small size, right? Because then delta just tells you the whole picture. All right, buyers were more in control or sellers were more in control of the candle, but it doesn't give you what happened actually in the candle. Was it aggression or absorption? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just buy off and sell off delta. It's the ask minus the bid. You have to know what the numbers are, right? You have to know what the numbers are. Are they bullish imbalances? Are they stack bullish imbalances? Are they big whale players coming in inside the candle? You can't just do delta. So guys, boom, flush, right? I mean, you just follow the big boys, right? Big boy here, 497, big boy 437, big boy 511, big boy 533, big boy 565. You just fucking put your stops right here, top of this candle, put it on top of this bullish stacked imbalance, put on top of this candle, put on top of this candle. You want to take profit fully here? What is this? What is this level? Weekly opening? That's weekly opening level. We took it there, right? You took it there. Now, if you're feeling a little fucking gambling in your fucking blood, you would take it all the way to the previous day low here. But it's look, still, boom, right? Even here, you could be like, all right, well, I saw look at this absorption. They're hitting the ask here, but they're not getting any follow through to buyers right here. Right? They're not getting any follow through. You could just short here and put your stops above the absorption zone. Like you could just have that tight, or you want to put on top of the candle. Whatever's you're more comfortable with as you trade these volume footprint candles, you understand it, right? So boom keeps going lower, right? Guys, this move right here, I'm already green, right? I'm already green 2 out of 2, right? Why would I come back the third time? I mean, I could if I just came in and I missed 9:30 opening, so I would have took this definitely, but I got already 2 green trades. Alrighty. I already got one that was trailing my stop and one full TP. Like, why would I go back and keep trading, bro? Why? And still, there's opportunity, right? There's opportunity, with volume footprint candles. Boom, right here, right? Previous day high. Boom, goes right to previous day low. What is this? A continuation move at the bottom of the candle. The problem is here that we have this buyer right here at 407. That's the only problem. I would not take this short. But if you were to draw this big well player right here, it comes off it, right? Comes off it. It came back in here, right? So we come lower. Now we're getting absorption here. We got absorption here at 1022 of sellers and sellers here. So now we're saying, all right, maybe sellers are getting exhausted here, right? And we see these. Look at this candle, right? Look at this candle at 1024. Look at it. It's massive red. As as a just a candlestick trader, you'd be like, nah, sellers are in here, right? 1024. 1024 is right here, this candle. You would think, bro, this candle, we're going lower, right? It's been bleeding, right? Been bleeding. But what happens next? Because you see 785, you see 485. You can't fucking tell me this shit ain't fake, right? You can't fucking tell me, bro. They're coming in here. Buyers are coming in the bottom of the candle. What does it do? Comes right back up, absorbs all these guys here. They're hitting the bid here, sellers. But boom, look at the expansion, bro. Bam, right? And there's another big buyer here. Then all of a sudden they said, "Nah, fuck it, we out." They fucking tricked your asses. Maybe they're fucking around. Maybe some institution said, "Yo, let's put this shit up a little bit," so they could say that we're going higher, and then they just dump it on you. Look how they came in and they said, "No, I'm not gonna buy it more," and it just fucking rip lower. What craziness is that? Crazy. And then yeah, sellers didn't come back in. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, I want to see if nah, that was a pivot, right? 1035 is the pivot. Yeah, damn. There's nothing here for me. See, I wouldn't catch this pivot. That's a good pivot to catch. I did on the order flow at my style. I wouldn't be able to catch that bottom tick right there. Let's just erase this. Damn, these buyers are getting manhandled, bro. They come in here and then they stop. Imagine you're a buyer and you're like, all right, let me just try to get to previous week opening and then just get slammed. That's rough. They come in here, sellers come in here, they get obliterated again. Um, and now that this is just an area where it's gonna be a tug of war because the problem is this is previous day low and previous weekly opening in the middle of it. So there's a lot. I think the point of control is gonna change around this area because this area is a big like if you were to like come out into like the 5 minute or the 15, people will try the day traders will try to get in here buy or sell. So wow, look at this big boy. The problem here, guys, right? So you can't like follow all the aggression, right? You follow this guy, but he's sweeping previous week opening, right? Like you can't get in here and you can't expect um sellers not to come in here, even though you see a big boy player. He's getting front round. He's getting there's a wall in front of him which is previously week open, right? If this 951 was above previous week open, above this purple box, then maybe yeah, you could take it back up. But bro, you got to know when you see these big players, you got to know your position in the charts and and know what's going on in the 5 minute chart and the daily. And yeah, so I do the I have the 1 minute on the volume footprint candles, and then I have a 5 minute I'm looking at, and I look at the daily too. But not really the daily, just the 5 minute, just for overall look what's going on in the market for the day. Let me see. What time is it? 11:40. Yeah, now the buyers are winning here. We're above previous week opening. This is my first time looking at the order flow, so bear with me. Like first time like looking at after I traded. Now we're down here. Okay. So we're at value area low here. I would assume point of control is going to change. Um, let's just look. Yeah, it's creeping. It's creeping over here. It's creeping. Point of control might change around here, this area. Yeah, it's creeping. It's creeping. Also, another trick I like to do, I like to put the fixed range volume profile from the top to the bottom of the drop. So you see here, the volume is mostly concentrated around this area. This is fair value of the drop. So if you were to want to get a good price for the drop as a 5-minute trader, you would try to get in like uh, around the 180s, possibly, for a continuation lower, because that's value area low for this whole drop. But I just use this as a like just to see where the volume's at this leg. I don't use it actually to like trade, you know. I just want to see where the fair value is, and it's back up here. You know, it lines up with the session volume profile where point of control is up here still. Now we're stuck at weekly open, previous month low, and previous day low. See, I even have previous month low in there. 1 minute doesn't show it. Previous month low. I'm just marking it so I can see it on the 1 minute. That's why we're having so much attraction around this area, right? Because if you look at the daily, it's a nice area to just come back, hit that, and just dump. They use the video earnings to pump it, and then they dump. That's what happened, boy. That's what happens. Yeah. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Point of control just changed. Just changed to the 215s. 210 to the 215s around here. Now you're fucked. If you're in a trade, get the fuck out. You're gonna get chopped. Um, and then you wait for your. I would wait for like a break and retest of this previous day low for shorts, right? So I would wait until yeah, I would wait until it cracks previous day low, come back to it for a short, breaks it, comes back to it. We see big players come, and then you could short it all the way back down to New York low. Now, if it bounces from here, breaks weekly opening, and then retests weekly opening for longs, I would try to do that too, just to go back. Point of control change though. That's rough, bro. Point of control changed. I would want to take a position that's going back to point of control, but point of control changed, and that would be a play for like going back into the fair value. But we're inside the fair value now, so it's kind of hard to tell. Because if we're gonna revert back to the mean, we're already at the mean. We're at the mean of the session. We're at uh, most volume where buyers and sellers are agreeing at price right now around this area. So let's see what happens. Big boy sellers come in. They're already signaling right here. They're coming in. So let's see. Fucking fun, huh? Fun to watch volume footprint candles on the fly. Now, I like to see it. I like to read it, but then I also like to see other people fucking win with it too. Especially when you tell them, "Oh, yo, I got in here. I got in here." And they're like, "Yo, I got in here too, motherfucker." Yo, bitch, why you copying me? I got in there too, bitch. Bitch, why you front running me? Oh, shit. Oh shit. Chat's popping off, bruh. Chat is popping off. Paul V Trey is nice. Need to be better managing it. Makes sense though. Don't worry about it, brother. You're gonna expect the value on it, so don't kill yourself because when the trade hits, It's gonna make up for your like 2 or 3 losses. You know what I'm saying? Why you mark 449 for 481? What do you mean? What? Why did I mark it? Are you talking about like the big whale sellers? That's what I mark. How to manage risk. A lot of minimum 1 R. Minimum 1 R. Stop loss very tight. Um, you gotta have a you gotta have a model um where it's a pivot in the market, and you're gonna either get invalidated quick or you're gonna get expansion quick. And that's how you should manage risk. Do you have any books or things to read or watch for more knowledge about order flow? Yeah, I got videos on my YouTube. Books to read? Nah, not books. I'm a visual learner. I learn everything for free on YouTube. If you follow Andrea Camira and Fabio Valle, Italian traders, World Cup winners, they use order flow. Fabio Valle, he likes volume footprint candles and big players. I integrate that into my strategy. Absorption, I learned on myself. Delta flip, I learned on myself. Love this YouTube session. Things are getting clearer. That's what's up, bro. Get that volume footprint candle. But now I have to use the knowledge. Mm. Test it. I mean, not even back test it. Forward test it. Forward test it. Yeah, I agree. I love the YouTube recap and the lessons. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love his way of thinking. I mean, I've been in the game for a long time, man. Been in the game for a long, long time. What is he saying that what he is saying now that you don't need the delta to take small trades? Yeah, yeah. Absorption, aggression, delta flip. Delta, I don't use it solely for an entry. If the delta flipped, I don't have aggression or absorption, and I don't get in it. You need to see aggression or absorption for me to get in here. You're eating them for breakfast, man. I mean, I ate breakfast. I had a big breakfast, so that's why I had a big breakfast. But yeah, that's funny. I love all like rage baiting people on the online when they always talk about the tick data versus volume data. I love that shit because I know that they do not know what the fuck they're saying because they're grown men or women commenting on your fucking content, right? Watching another person's content, not even concentrating on themselves and saying why I can't be profitable or win because I'm using volume data. Well, in reality, you gotta look to yourself and say, why are you commenting on somebody else's content and looking at yourself, right? Don't worry what I'm doing, but thank you for the comment. You're just giving me more engagement. That's that's the fucking point. Social media. Somebody said, yeah, and your profile is public and everyone can see you and your fake data. I said, that's the fucking point, you idiot. This is social media. Why do you think I give everything out for free? Then people see that the value is real, bro. And then you stir up the demand. They gotta see that you're real. You know what I mean? You can't just be out here private profile and think people are gonna gravitate towards you and when you're not talking shit. You know? I love that. What do you have on your fourth tab in the browser? Oh, that's my daily charts. I have 1 minute, 1 minute regular candlesticks. I have 1 minute volume footprint candles. I have the 5 minute chart here. Then I have the daily here. This is all on my 70 inch, but on my laptop while I'm trading, I have the 5 minute there. So this is just for like when I'm streaming, so I could like pull it up faster for you guys. One normal candle, yeah, 1 minute, 5 minute, and a 5 minute. No 5 minute footprint. Yeah. Sub top 10 cricket. Yo, is that cricket like the sport? Don't tell me you're a top 10 in cricket. You'll be actually fired, bro. I used to have all my neighbors play cricket when I was growing up in my neighborhood. Never joined. I just said, what the fuck? They bouncing the ball and you hitting it with this stick. Just like baseball. Big fan here. Thanks, brother. Yeah. I mean, dropping a lot of fucking gems. Like the stream. So we get the engagement more and get more people. I wanna build a fucking chat of killers, bro. A chat of Foot Clan killers. You explain it so easy. AAD. Yep. I wrote dang. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's on Discord, brother. You could be the 1100 member. Are you? Did you join? Yo, Ramsey Borman. Yo, you could be the 1100 member right now, bro. Got to get in there. Links in the bio. It's great, bro. Thank you for joining. Oh, you already in, my friend? That's what's up. Oh, RMS. Oh, that's you? My man. My man. I didn't put two and two together. My bad. I just saw I just saw a huge name. I didn't put it together. Do I chart on micros or minis? I chart on minis, guys. If you see my YouTube live, it's minis. Bro, why is it so hard to get 1100 members, bro? It's always that one when you're so close to it, right? And that don't happen for like 4 hours. It's crazy. Yo, ever since I put my whole fucking Discord free, shit's been blowing up, bro. I think I should have done this way earlier, right? Should have done it free way earlier, and then if people want to trade live together, if I get a bunch of like 10 or more people who wants to go trade live together in a small chat, I think that'll work out. But I need these 10 motherfuckers to shut the fuck up when I'm trading that. Bro, I'm like this. I'm like motherfucking looking like this. Not even saying a word, just looking at that shit as that shit forms. You could see, you could watch the candle timer and you could watch the volume building up. And then when you see it turn around like close to 400, you ready, boy. You're ready to execute. Oh, shit. Thanks, brother. Yeah. I mean, I got 5 years knowledge trading futures, 10 years trading options and Forex. So, yeah, your boy lit. All my boys that I taught, they're like, yo, why don't you just go online and do a personal brand? And then, give all the education for free. And then, people will enjoy the value. And then if they like you, they pay for the value. And then it's an extra income. I'm like, all right, sounds good. Maybe I'll do that. I will have a payout. You get a share. Thanks, brother. No doubt. Yo, where do I start? Yo, Kyle's in the building, bro. What's up, boy? TradingView, and then from TradingView, you could paper trade and add your volume footprint candles. Um, Probably be here till like lunch hour, 12:10. Go eat lunch. We're coming in here. It's at 975. 975. They're selling. I want to see more seller though. More big boy come in. Let's see if it comes back up to previous day low here, and then they're gonna step in. Let's see, or maybe they'll just hold the 975s here. Ah, y'all are red, green. Hope everybody's green, bro. Real. Your audio's stream current bit rate is lower than the recommended. We recommend that using audio bit rate of 128. Okay. Let me see. Audio bit rate of 128, bro. They picked the wrong guy to tell that to. So I don't fuck that means, bro. Audio bit rate. Let's go to settings. Go to audio. I don't see the bit rate for audio though. I do not see the bit rate for audio. Maybe it's this one, the Hertz shit. I'll look at it later. A little later when I finish streaming. Oop. Mm. Doo-doo, doo-doo. You know, it really be like that though. Sometimes it's like you just fucking have to wait for your setup. I don't know. It's like lunch hour, right? Lunch hour is hitting. I mean, it's already 12, but I'm thinking like they're gonna bring it back to point of control here and just have it around point of control because we had just a massive move down. Already like 400 points um, down for the day. That drop, like peak the trough. That's a 560 point drop. Peak the trough, 560 points. So the volume profile could look like a D, or no, I'm sorry, not a fucking D. I didn't even know my letters. A B, B right here. Small case B. Uh-oh. Let's see if this guy holds. Buyers now. Buyers at the force 975s. Let's see. You could frame a trade like this. The problem is you're at previous day low, right? Like previous day low is blocking you for you to get to point of control. You bring it down here. Holy crap. That's 0.7 R return, less than 1 R, right? So if you're trying to frame a trade right now following these aggressive buyers, it's not going to go right against you because you have previous day low here. You have negative uh, R and R or negative expected value for the trade. So I would just stay out. You feel me? Just want to see if it holds though. Where would you say that your strategy is best implemented during the first hour of New York session? Exactly, where the most volume is. I go where the volume is, boys and girls. If you did not notice, volume equals pressure, and pressure makes diamonds. Who said that? I think Jay-Z said that shit, right? Jay-Z said it. Pressure, volume, pressure makes diamonds. Some shit. He's talking shit, but I think it makes diamonds. He said. Uh, do, do, do. Let me send some invites. Do, 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 do. Yeah, right here. I also want to use orb. Can I use VWAP for more confirmation of the direction? Yeah, sure. Just touching previous day low here. Okay. And all right. Yeah, I've noticed. I actually like that. For me, it helps limit the amount of trades I take in a day and having to sit in front of the charts all day long. Yes, sir. Don't be that guy sitting here for 7 hours just to make 10 cents. 7 hours, 10 cents, baby. That's a good rate on, that's a good ROI. Name the screen model. Fuck, bro. I bought, when did I move in here? I bought this shit 13 years ago, bro. Oh, it's a Samsung. Samsung, baby. Yo, it's so crazy. TikTok, bro. Fucking TikTok. It hates the education videos now and it likes memes. I'm getting more views for a motherfucker that said, "Oh, should I should I leave trading? Oh, I don't want to go back to 9 to 5. Go back to trading." Like lock in for trading. Just me getting up and then sitting back down. That shit is popping off. That shit got 12K views. Meanwhile, I put a support resistance indicator 765 views. Come on, bro. For real? We fucking around? TikTok just dropped to my lowest. I mean, actually, Twitter is the lowest engagement. I don't know why. Algorithm sucks for Twitter. Then it's TikTok, and then YouTube. Actually, it's YouTube and then TikTok and then Instagram. 3 minutes, boys. Oh, Kenny S. 1100 member, bro. Let me call him out. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? You're the 1100 member. Congratulations. Watch this. Congratulations. You win free education on volume footprint candles. He's like, for real? What the fuck? He just came in here. He don't know I'm giving out free education. He's like, nah, for real? Fuck. What's that mean? I was like, oh shit, free education. Word? Where do I go for that? Where the do I click for that? There you go, point of control. Like I said, boys, we're going back to point of control lunch hour. Only inevitable. Let me just say, I could always count on TikTok, bro. Come on, Kenny. Kenny S, are you here on the live stream? Bro, please, please respond. Wanna know what you think. That's free education, boy. But how can we know limit orders below that? Who is this guy, bro? Um, he use special glasses. Yeah, I fuck with people. I use special glasses. This guy said, "How do you know there's limit orders underneath there?" I use special glasses, and I put the glasses emoji. That's gonna get mad as fuck. I don't know. Maybe I just think I'm funny. Maybe I'm really not that funny, huh? Maybe I'm really not that funny guy. Maybe I'm not really that fucking funny, bro. All right, guys, nothing to watch here. It's fucking lunch hour. If your guru says, "Yo, I'm trading lunch. I'm trading. I start trading at 12," you fucking run away the other way, bro. If your guru says he starts trading at 12 p.m. every day, just fucking go the other way, bro. Go the other way. All right, guys, 12:10. There's no action. Um, I reviewed the action from before. I hope it helps. Tell somebody about volume footprint candles. Um, go back and watch the video if you want to see how I read order flow from the 9:30 opening till now. I think it was a great session. I think it was a lot of gems dropped, um, a lot of precise, accurate precision with volume footprint candles that you can't regularly see with candlesticks. So, guys, if you just want to keep trading your regular candlesticks, you can. I mean, that's just like playing Call of Duty or playing a first-person shooter without a scope, without zooming in to fire. You just fire from the hip. I guess if you could do that, I mean, if you could trade like that, that's cool. But if you want a scope, you want to zoom in, have a red dot, you get the volume footprint candles. Um, and there's examples of it every day. There's a setup every day. There's always going to be a big whale in there. There's always going to be absorption, aggression, delta flip. Every day it happens. When are you going to change your mind? Right? When are you going to take the red pill or the blue pill? You guys decide. I see you guys on the next live. Peace.